Welcome once again. This is Career Campus UG. My name is Joshua Singe. And today I want to talk about mental health, something that has been discussed, talked about, and I want to emphasize. Just not many months ago, uh, you know, our Kampala Capital City Authority did a study survey among secondary schools within Kampala, and they noticed that about 90,000, over 90,000 students were struggling with mental health. And therefore, it's very important to, find a solution. And this video specifically, I want to address it to the learners, or if you're a student, at university, you're in an institution or in high school, things that you need to do to make sure that you handle your mental health while in school, so that you're living better. Number one, the best way to have a good mental well-being is making sure that you are organized. So make sure you have a calendar. One of the things that breaks down people is that they are running, chasing this, chasing the other, and they fail to accomplish any. So you have accomplished 2% here, 5% here, because you're not very organized. And then you feel overwhelmed, you feel you're stressed out, you feel academics is a burden. And so you need to be very organized. Better still, if you can have you can have a desk calendar, if you can use your phone as your calendar. Learn to block off time and know that this time I'm not doing any other thing other than, for instance, reading. And maybe this time is a time to engage with my friends, socialize, etc. So being organized is very, very key, and you should put that into consideration. Item number 2 is making sure that you have a good and strong social support system around you. So make sure you have friends around you, those that you can be able to talk to. One of the challenges when it comes to mental health is loneliness. If you're always lonely, then you start to have negative thoughts, and then you're stressed out alone. So make sure you have a group of friends that you hang out with, that you talk, that can be able to support you, that you can be able to laugh together, that are not draining you, that are not sharing only negative things, but a group that builds your mental health as well. Then the other aspect, or number 3, is self-talk. You need to be able to speak to yourself confident, speak to yourself positively. If you're going, for instance, for an exam, look at it like, this is the best exam I'm going to sit for. I know I'm going to perform to my best. That positive self-talk is very important in life. So it starts inside of you, to build that self-confidence, to know that, yes, I'm facing this challenge, but I will certainly go through it and overcome. So self-talk is a positive self-talk is very important. And then, there is taking just a deep breath. A deep breath is a very wonderful, medically proved exercise, to manage as well your mental health. Sometimes, you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Hold your breath for about maybe a minute or so, and then release the breath. That exercise only, supports to strengthen your brain, and put your body back to normal. So just doing always a deep breath is something very important. And then the last aspect that I want to share is being able to break down large things that you want to achieve into smaller steps. So you need to be able to break down, large ambitions into smaller steps, one step at a time. Every time you focus on the bigger picture, sometimes you feel it's something that is impossible. You may feel you're stressed out, but breaking it down into smaller steps helps you, celebrate the achievement. Instead of saying, I'm going to read this book cover to cover, you could say, I'm going to, read 3 pages per day, or, a chapter a day. And you will celebrate success. End of the day, you'll have read the entire book, maybe after a week, taken some little time, but you've achieved. Other than saying when I'll read it when I get enough time to read it from cover to cover. So those are some of the things that I find very practical that you can be able to use to make sure you have a good mental well-being. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And if you love the video, please like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and have a wonderful day.